Hey guys, I'm Beartrain. This is a video in a series that is pulled from my streaming sessions on Twitch, twitch.tv/beartrain5213. We're playing Minecraft, doing survival Minecraft in a world that I'm trying to build around my campaign setting. Here's the map. I made this setting for a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and I haven't been able to play in a few years because it's just scheduling and stuff like that. So the plan is to build this world, or at least the major locations in this world, in survival Minecraft. And I'll be recording the VODs here on YouTube, and hopefully we'll get to see you on the stream. Thanks a lot. Let's get into it. Hi. It's not. You mean, you're hearing desk sounds, or are you hearing the game? Yeah, because so really what I need to do is just mute my mic before I start. The game sounds are going to come through. I could mute both sources before I start. That's fair. I probably should be in the habit of doing that anyway. Yeah. It's worse, by the way, if I have the mic on, if I don't have the headset plugged in. Like the fan noise is awful. Even though like sitting here in the office, you don't really hear the fan, right? But listening to the recording, where for a minute for a little bit didn't have my headset plugged in, but I was recording. The fan noise, it's a whine, like it's loud because the mic is so close to the fan. And it's built it's built directly into the computer. So yeah, it's really gross. So I need to be absolutely sure that I don't record or stream without the headset plugged in. All right, so here we go. So I got I need diamond armor, because last stream we went into the Nether and found another fortress, and then I promptly got my butt kicked because yeah, stuff hits hard. So I had mined a bunch of diamonds earlier and used Silk Touch to get them, because I knew that I was going to want fortune in order to, get more diamond, more bang for my buck. The stream went pretty well. It was I have not posted the VOD yet. No, I didn't lose anything. I am playing with keep inventory on because I don't hate myself. So but yeah. So these are all the diamonds that I mined. 22 diamond ore, and I've got a fortune 2. It's not fortune 3, but it's fortune 2, so it's better than nothing. Iron pick. And so now we're going to lean into this and see how many diamonds we got and if I have enough to do some decent armor. So 22 was the magic number. Alright, I've already got more diamonds than I have ore, so that's good. There. 48, and we had 2 in our pocket to start, so that's 46. And we had 22. So we more than doubled our diamonds by having Fortune 2. So it is absolutely worth it to make certain that you have Fortune when you when you break down your diamonds. Either have a Fortune pick with you when you go into the Nether, or make sure that you have a use Soak Touch, and then bring it back, and then break them later. But one or the other. As you can see, that's a significant. I mean, we would have gotten only 22 diamonds, so we got more than double. I need to sort my storage. The storage is going to become a problem sooner rather than later. But I need iron in order to really build a storage system. And so that's an iron farm. So one thing at a time here. All right. So let us get some armors together. A diamond hat, diamond chest plate, diamond legs, and diamond booties. And then we still have 24 diamonds left over. So, by the way, that means that we made all of this armor with the extra diamonds that we got from Fortune. Because this is the diamonds I had when I started, before I even broke any. This is what we would have gotten if we had mined that diamond ore without Fortune. And then I got a full set of diamond armor out of that. So, I'm not going to worry about the rest of the diamond tools for now. I'm probably going to throw some starter enchantments. It's absolutely worth it to make sure that you have Fortune. Every time. I mean, but don't. I think that it's easy to make the mistake of saying, "Well, saying I can't." Don't stress about it for like your first pick, because you need a diamond pick in order to get obsidian to go into the Nether at all. Don't lose a lot of sleep over it. But if you can get an enchanting setup and get Fortune on a pick in order to break down diamonds and break down iron ore and break down other ores, it's worth it. And to be honest, what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to put this Fortune pick right here. And I'm just going to use the Soak Touch one. I have 6 arrows. Do I have feathers? No, I have more than 6 arrows. I have 6 plus 5. I have 11 arrows, which is still not very many. I do have chickens. Let's go upstairs and feed some chickens. Eventually we're not going to be making arrows by hand. Eventually we're going to be just buying them from a Fletcher. But and it's raining up here. Hello, everybody. Make the baby chickens. Baby chickens. Egg. No, you are a trader. What do you have to trade? I may have coin if you have goods. He has moss. You know what? Getting some moss blocks, because I haven't found a cave yet, that might be worth it. So let me go and get distracted really quick here. Because I have a couple of emeralds right here. And I think it's just one. Because I don't need a ton of moss, I just need to buy one piece. Then I can make more. By the magic of bone meal. Hello, friend. There we go. Thank you for the moss. You chickens do the dance of love. Oh. Hello, friend. Nope. It's getting to be a little angry out here. Playing around with the emotes, I see. That's cool. Eventually, you know, assuming we ever manage to go anywhere with this, I might get Shyworm to do some custom emotes for us, but that's, you know, down the road. Alright, now let's just throw some basic enchants on here. I don't especially care. Because it's better than nothing. This is just keeping our hide intact. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, this is actually a good opportunity. Let me show you something here. Books. Okay, so here's an example of something. So I put this armor on here. I put the lapis in. I can't do this one because I'm not level 30. I'm just looking to throw some basic enchantments on there. I don't really want projectile protection, but I can't re-roll these. I'm stuck with that. Any piece of armor, that's what it's going to want. So I'm going to throw a book in there. And then by doing that, it resets the enchant. And so now, see, it offers me this option. So having some books is a handy way to kind of cycle your enchanting table a little bit. I really don't want unbreaking. And then you can just kind of use the grinding stone to scrape the enchant off if you don't want to keep it. And then you get a little bit of XP back. So let's try that again. Oh, see that feather falling. I would really love to have that, but there. Now we get a little protection. It's not perfect, but it's better than we got. And this iron armor that I've got is about to break anyways. So we're just going to throw this in the furnace and send it on. Only certain enchantments will only go on certain pieces of armor. So, kind of. So, like Aqua Affinity only goes on, I think, helmets. So there's a little bit of an art to it. There are certain enchantments that only go on certain armor pieces. And since I'm only doing protection 1 kind of across the board, it doesn't really matter. But protection does max out. Like, there's no point in having like protection 4 on everything, because the level of protection that the protection enchant gives you, it caps out at a certain point. So even if you have protection 4 on every piece, after you get to protection some number, which I don't remember what it is right now, I'd have to look it up again, it doesn't do anything. So with protection 4, you only need like 2 pieces, I think it is, something like that, with protection. And that means that you can put other things on, like projectile protection, which is a different protection. So those can overlap. So you can have blast protection on one piece, projectile protection on another, fire protection on another. You know, to kind of spread it around a little bit. All right. I think we're going to harvest our crops. In our tiny little crop farm. Eventually we'll do something a little more permanent, but for now I just want to have something that's down here where I am. Alright. Let's now allow ourselves to get distracted a little more. Because, you know, why not? And do a little gold trading. Go visit Porkins. He's currently at his temporary location. We will eventually create a more permanent shop location for Porkins. But for now, Porkins does have a temporary shop location just on the other side of the portal. And I'm making sure that Porkins shop does enforce dress code. So I make sure we are appropriately attired for visiting Mr. Porkins. Hello, sir. Put that there. I would like you to give me things. A bit of gravel. Oh, wait a minute. Do you see the encroaching danger? There is a war pork. Why did you veer off? Weird. That was some interesting AI. He just turned aside. So the item frame is this gold hat on my head. I'm going to leave my gold hat here next to Mr. Porkins. So when I want to trade with him, I'll just pop it on. And it's not really all that necessary for me to have gold on to deal with him, because he only has a sword. And, you know, I can stand here and not be in stabby range. But, right, yeah, so if I leave it here, though, I'll never forget to have it. And I won't, you know, if I end up having to do something like move him, I will be able to, you know, I'll be able to, because if I get in the boat with him without the gold on, he will beat the tar out of me. Hello, bacon. Oh, there's more bacon over there. Hey, buddy. I really want you to give me a happy ghast. I mean, you know, I like the crying obsidian. That's nice. I also wouldn't say no to some fire resist potions. What is he giving me? Oh, he's giving me nether quartz. Okay. Fair enough. Fire charge, that's not really all that useful. Some more crying obsidian. So, having piglin trading now means you can get renewable gravel. And with renewable gravel, you can get renewable dirt. Not that either of those things are in, you know, any kind of scarcity, but still. It's especially useful for, like, skyblock and stuff like that. Happy gas, please. Got some iron nuggies, which is cool. He's giving me decent stuff. The nether bricks I don't care about that much. And you can set up like a farm here where you have, you know, droppers that drop gold on their heads and have them standing on hoppers that just automatically pick the stuff up. But that's like industrial scale kind of stuff. You know, and we might get there, I guess, someday, but I would need to get I would need to get a gold farm before I ever did that, which is on the list. Oh, okay. So what just happened here? He whistled up a pair. He offered to trade me a pair of iron shoes. And he tossed them, but he tossed them too close to himself, and so he then picked them back up, and since it's armor that he can wear, he put them on his feet. So I gave him a gold bar, and then he bought himself a pair of iron shoes. That probably have soul speed on them, to be honest. Yeah, kinda, but I don't care that much. I'm happier having him in a boat than I am, you know, trying to get those boots off of him. Come on, dried gastling, please. He did give me a fire resist potion. Which, that's a little handy. And you notice he's giving me leather, too. Leather is a common drop from them, too. So this is another way to get leather. Other than having, you know, a cow farm. You know, your mileage may vary whether gold for leather is a worthwhile trade. But now the dried gasling is a rarer drop. It's only a couple of percentage points chance. I don't especially care about any of this gold, though, so I'm just going to trade it away. You can always mine more, and to be honest, I'm intending to set up a gold farm eventually. Alright, come on. Dried ghast. Alright, so apparently not. Alright. Now he's gonna be angry, because, see, now angry. Oh! Hello, friends. No. Alright, well, enough trading for today. Oh, some of them came through the portal. Crossbows. Alright, let's make a trash pit really quick. Got some soul sand, that's handy. Some more obsidian, crying obsidian. With gravel. A few more pork chops, so we can cook those up real quick. Our leather. Got leather in 2 places. Nether quartz. 49 arrows. That's actually enough arrows to bother carrying, so we will go ahead and equip a bow. I could put fence gates around the portal. I tend to do it more to keep creepers from getting in and going to the other side than to keep piglins from slipping through. So I don't really care that much about piglins, but a creeper coming through from this side is awful because they'll trigger before you zone in, and then they break the portal, and then you could be stuck if you don't have a flint and steel on you to relight it. So the short answer is to, of course, just keep a flint and steel on you. But the other way is to use fence gates to block it off. I don't really care though about stuff coming through on the other side, because they won't come through from the other side unless I'm on the other side. Like, I'm not worried about them coming through like on the other side of the portal when I'm over here. The most I'll get is the occasional zombie piglin that just kind of wanders through. Because when a portal is open, there's a low percentage chance that a zombie piglin will spawn off of an open portal. But since they're not dangerous unless you hit them, zombie piglins aren't that big a deal. I had a water bucket at one point. Oh, it's right there. Oh yeah, that's right, because I was going into the nether, so I don't need a water bucket. I do want this lava bucket. Oh, hey, that was dumb. Let's try that again with about 15% less suck. Alright. There. Now I'm going to grab one of these and take it with me. Because if we go to the Bastion today, which we might, a lava bucket is an effective way to deal with piglin brutes. Because if you kill them by setting them on fire, it doesn't make everybody else mad. Listen, I didn't kill him, the lava killed him. This is an important distinction. Alright, now, some pork chops. Now, let's head on back to that nether fortress. Oh, our buddy Porkins got a friend. Alright, I don't have a name tag for you, so you're just gonna be there. You're eventually probably gonna despawn because you don't have a name tag. Carry on. Alright, let's head over to that nether fortress. Yep. Yep, there's about a 20-second delay. Hello, friend. Oh ho! Got my first wither skeleton skull. There we go. That'll be an opportunity to do something dumb later when I get some more of them. Nope. Ow. that's the end of that. Alright. And this fire down here is fine, because it'll actually keep the spawns down a little bit. Alright, that's the Soul Sand Valley down there. And there's a Crimson Forest right there. Alright, so we'll probably want to come back this way. But I want to finish exploring this Nether Fortress first. Alright, so this way is no longer relevant to my interests. Let's see what's over here. Oh, that loops around. Alright. Well, let's offload my pockets. Withered. Alright, well. So that happened. We did better. But still. Got some more blaze rods and some more leather. Actually, there's more stuff back there that I left in the box, which is fine. Cook up those pork chops. Some more bones. Hey, Porkins. Thank you for the reminder. Alright, so we've got a way over to the Soul Sand Valley, which is nice. I didn't see any withered ghasts, any dried ghasts, just offhand. Which is mildly annoying. I was kind of hoping to just kind of slip out there, grab one, and come back. But we're going to finish exploring this nether fortress first. I have so deemed. That's just a chuck hole, that's not a staircase down. Alright, we're going to do this as Wither Skeleton safety. There's our nether wart. Right there. Awesome. And there's more down there. Whatever. Alright, we achieved all of our ends, more or less. We got some extra stuff that we didn't necessarily plan on. And we do have to go back and get some of the stuff that we left in that chest. But we did get a bunch of stuff. So let's put some things away. Some horse armor. More saddles. Which saddles aren't as important anymore because you can craft them. But, you know. More important for me was getting rid of the chests so that I knew that I had looted them. A little more gold to do some more trading with. Which is, you know, kind of nice. Blaze rods, which are always good. And we got warped fungus and crimson fungus. We did not get any warped nylium, but we just happened to find a warped fungus there. But we did get crimson nylium, so that means that we can now grow those crimson nether trees. And we got nether wart, which that's important for brewing. So now with the blaze rods and the nether wart, we can set up potions. That's a step forward. Still didn't get a happy ghast, which we want. But we can try to trade for it some more. And we can always go out and explore the nether more fulsomely. That is a little tiny soul sand valley. And the withered ghasts would be underneath those bone structures if they were there. So didn't find a blaze spawner. To be honest, for personal use, I don't know that I really need a blaze spawner. Blazes are going to spawn in that fortress. So we can just go there and farm blazes, just like we go there to farm wither skeletons. We did get one wither skeleton skull, so that's good. We are 1/3 of the way to doing something dumb. You know. But the reward for doing something dumb will be glory. I mean, a beacon. Man, we got almost a full stack of bones now, so that's cool. Alright, so let's take this gold back and see what we get, and then go and retrieve the rest of our loot from the chest. And then I think we've pretty much explored, we've exhausted the possibilities of that. Hey, buddy. We pretty much exhausted the possibilities of that nether fortress. Beyond just using it to farm wither skeleton skulls and blazes. The only other thing that we would want out of a nether fortress would be a blaze spawner. and that's kind of a nice to have, especially for if you're not on a server. Man, this is just me. I don't need, you know, blaze rods by the bucket. I'm gonna need blaze rods in order to brew potions, and I'm gonna need them to make Eyes of Ender in order to open the end portal eventually. But that is not necessarily a right now problem. Well, that guy's gonna be waiting for me on the other side. Let's just do this now. Alright, we're gonna put this on the other side. We're going to go ahead and put this over here. And then I'm going to go through. It'll be down there. And then just do this. Oh, that's right, he's zombified. That's fine. You can be down there. You can be my mascot. Soul Speed 3 book, that's pretty good. Alright. Last trip to this nether fortress for tonight. This armor upgrade was pretty successful. That was a lot less frustrating. Only died a couple of times. Managed to get an enchanted bow off of one of those skeletons. So bonus there. Run up. So there's a few ways to get Happy Ghast. One is to just find a dried ghast lying on the ground in a soul sand valley. Another is to trade with piglins. Another is to craft it. Oh, hello. Thank you. Leave the nether rack. we'll leave the rest of this stuff. That chest can just stay here. Alright. The third is to craft it, which you do with 8 gas tiers and a piece of soul sand. So the easiest way is to just find it. The least dangerous way would be to trade for it. And the hardest way is the crafting it way, because you need to get 8 gas tiers. And gas tiers, you loot on ghasts, which, you know, surprising no one there. Nope, I don't really want to take the fast way back. Alright. Head back, take stock. To be honest, I don't even need to craft a brewing stand. I can steal one from that village. Don't mind me, guys. Take care, Porkins. Alright. Yeah, I got my home defense unit here. I shall just melt this down. I don't need this for anything. Soul Speed 3 book in case I want it. Fire charges, which really aren't all that useful. I can make some fireworks with them, I guess. Nope, that stays with me. Do I not have red mushrooms anymore? Apparently not. This is going to be a problem, this storage thing. I'm really going to get agitated about that before too long. Hey, buddy. You count as a monster? Apparently he does. Smelt this down. Six more iron. And we'll wrap this up with a little bit more trading just to see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky. Eight more pulls on the slot machine. Alright, I don't need to hang out here. I can go do this and then... Hey, Borkins. Dried gas, please. I would like a dried gas, please. Getting a bunch of crying obsidian, which is nice. Respawn anchor. Handy for doing that piglin bastion. Have to get some glowstone. Dried gas, please. Dried cast. Alright, fine. Nice doing business with you. So it goes. Have a little sip of water, make sure we hydrate. There. 14 crying obsidian. We got our nether wart, and we got pretty much everything we needed. We got some diamonds. We got some. Let me see here. Yeah, so we got our nether wart, and we got some horse armor, some saddles, blaze rods. So we're in good shape there. We also found some crimson fungus and warped fungus, so and a little bit of crimson nylium. So we don't have the warped nylium yet, so we can't grow the blue mushroom trees, but we can grow the red ones. So we still need to find some of the warped nylium. There's a nylium right there. We got trading. We got 14 crying obsidian, so that's kind of cool. Once we get some glowstone, because I think that's what you need to make a respawn anchor. Yeah, I need 3 pieces of glowstone. So, but we'll put that in the nether. So we're pretty much done with that nether fortress, at least for now. We did not find a blaze spawner, but we don't really need one per se. Blaze spawner falls into the nice to have category, but not the need to have, because blazes will spawn just in that nether fortress. So we can just farm them there. Like we can farm wither skeletons there. We did get a wither skeleton skull. So we are 1/3 of the way towards doing something crazy. So once we get 2 more, then we can summon a wither. And then, you know, all the fun and hijinks that will ensue from that. We got a bunch of arrows. We did get a power 2 bow out of that, which was kind of nice. Actually, let me try enchanting this other bow. So the next big thing in the nether that we might want to do is going to be that piglin bastion. Ooh, another power 2. There, power 2, power 2. That will be power 3. There we go. So the next thing that we'll probably do, and we're going to do this next time, will be dig our way to the piglin bastion, because there is a treasure bastion that's pretty close by, and then clear that out. Hopefully we'll find a netherite upgrade template there. Since it's a treasure bastion, there will be a bunch of gold there, and there will be a magma cube spawner. So that will mean that we will be able to set that up, because we could use that to do a froglight farm down the road. But that's a little bit down the road. Then in the nether, we're going to need to keep looking. We're going to want to go and find a crimson forest, a warped forest. For warp nylium, and it's also a good place to hunt. It's also a good place to hunt endermen for their eyes. But probably gonna want to sword with looting before we do that. I really want a happy ghast, so probably Piglin Bastion, and then exploring the Nether for another Soul Sand Valley. Because I did explore the little Soul Sand Valley that's just outside of that Nether fortress, but it's very small, and there weren't very many fossils there, so there weren't a lot of opportunities to find dried ghasts. So probably next time Piglin Bastion, and then more Nether exploration. And once we get a Happy Ghast, then we can get started on our Iron Farm trading hall. Mostly because I don't want to transport villagers on foot. If they can get a Happy Ghast, then I can put them in a boat and lash the boat to the underside of the ghast and fly them back over here by hot air balloon, which is such a way better way of doing it than rowing them in a boat or trying to build a minecart rail all the way over from there. That's going to just be a better answer. So, but overall, not bad. All right, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Yeah, it'll be ghastly. When we get a Happy Ghast, we're going to need to decide what color saddle to put on it, and we'll eventually get a name tag. We'll name tag him. So that'll be something down the road too. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll see you guys next time.